What is up, guys? Jake here with the next Vainglory video, and Hammy hit me up. I think you guys have seen him on the channel before. A guy I've played with several times. Hit me up, wanted to play some ranked matches, so we decided to duo queue it, and we get queued up with this guy. He's going to go in the lane, and he's going to pick his laner first, it looks like. Goes ahead and grabs the Ringo. So with them grabbing Sky first, we say, okay, it's Taka. But unfortunately, this guy is locking in the Ringo, and he's picking lane, and he's going to play lane. So, one of us has to play support, and me and Hammy were talking about it, and I was like, I don't care, I can play either. And I do encourage you guys to get to that point. Even if you're not the best support in the world, if you don't main roam, you need to be able to do it. In duo queue, in solo queue especially, you are going to get put in a situation, and a roam can make the difference in the game. So force yourself to play roam. I'm not the best roamer out there, but I am a competent roamer that can help my team, and I don't mind it as long as my team the carries are good. I don't want to be on roam stuck there, and the game I played before in solo queue just drove me crazy because of course they lock up. I was the last pick. They lock up the lane in the jungle, and then you're stuck on the roam, which again, not a problem, but they were just awful. They couldn't do anything. Anyways, we started off. We got the Taka, we've got the Ringo, and we're in the jungle here. So I feel like we got probably. I feel like we could beat them here. Not that it's a guarantee, it's going to be a close fight, but we got to the store, we shopped up, and Fortress was already low. I saw that, so we just engaged. And then now it's just on to that glaive, and he's focusing me, which is smart, but he was ignoring the Taka, which is not smart. So Taka chasing him down here, getting on top of me. I'm trying to get over and get the Vanguard to him. Boom, got it, but he just in time. Uses his afterburn to get out of the way, but we go both ways and cut him off here. He almost gets me down, but not quite. I decide it's just time to go home. Hammy goes ahead and takes their front, and I think ours, maybe not ours, but then, we had to get some power. We were basically he was out of power, I was out of life, so I had to get healed back up and then back at it. Yeah, he went and grabbed the fronts there. I decided to go ahead to go up to the lane and help out the Ringo. I think he might have already died once. I wasn't paying attention there, but I think he might have died during that fight. So I come up and put a little bit of harass on to the Sky, just to let her know I'm there, that she can't just bully him down again. So waiting. She is, I think, going to try to test with a forward barrage here, but her forward barrage was a little bit off and did not hit me. So I think she thought she was safe. And I also think they were trying to bait us here. I think Glaive and Fortress were probably there for a moment or two, trying to get us to dive onto her. But we waited long enough. I think they left, and then boom, hit the Vanguard on her, slowed her down. He hit it with Achilles heel, and then just tons of damage. Boom, another blood for blood. One more shot. She goes down. So a nice gank set up there. After that, going back down to the jungle, helping out my boy Hammy. Going to go for a quick shopping spree here. Went ahead and went with Stormguard Banner first. We were fighting a lot early in this match, and they weren't like scared to fight. They weren't running away, so I knew this might be more important than a fountain early. So went ahead and grabbed it, and then right here, this is funny because we 2v3'd, that's what we did. We come down, we got the kill on Glaive. I'm super low. They're trying to chase me down. Then they turn their attention to Taka. So wait just a moment or two, go in with the blood for blood, hit him with the Vanguard. Then I juke out of her forward barrage, and now right here, just one more shot from Taka, and she's dead. The 2v3, it was epic. So we were cracking up about that. Ringo up in the lane, which is fine. That's not a bad thing. He was pushing that wave forward. It got us a turret out of there. So a 3.5, almost 4-minute turret right there. Pretty solid start to the match. But the match is not over, for sure. Fortress comes running in. Taka comes up to meet him, put the Vanguard on him, slow him down. He's taking a ton of damage right here. One more hit, he's going to be dead. There you go. Fortress in the wrong place, the wrong time. We get the kill. So going to grab their heal minion here. And then check on Glaive and see, but somehow he slipped past us here. I guess he went through the lane, and he's at our backs right now. So it happens occasionally, but we did just swap jungle, so not the end of the world, but I think he knew that there was a good chance that he would lose his whole jungle had he not done that, so a pretty smart move by him. So now, heading towards that fountain, we check the bush here. We see everything's gone. We know what he's done. So go right back in, try to grab their fronts, and then we're going to try to continue to put the pressure on them here, take some more of their jungle if at all possible. There are 3 pops again, but they are on to our Ringo up there, who was way overextended to be up there by himself like that. But we come up, get the kill on the Sky, and they turn it around on us right here. I think we were a little bit just too grouped up, and that Glaive was doing a lot of damage. We were focusing the Fortress down, or trying to right there, and get him down finally. And now, Hammy gets away on the Taka for a moment. He should have just ran, should have just left, because Glaive had me done, and he was too low health, too low power. He couldn't even box out right here, and so that it kind of cost him. But go back to the store, get shopped up, and get right back in it. Grab a flare or two there. I'm going to go back up to the lane here, make sure that Ringo is not about dead or anything. Come just check them, see what the builds are, see what everybody's got, what levels, all that stuff. It's always good to do that, guys. Give it a glance. See where you compare on levels. See where you compare on CS and what items you've got. It'll give you a good idea of who can win a match, who can win a team fight if one was to break out. They do try a very aggressive 3-man invade right here, and so we come down, rotate down, and get on them, trying to put the damage on the glaive. I do get stunned up a little bit by that death from above. Go back in, just trying to get someone dead. Glaive is so low. I think they actually had a fountain here already, but again, with me having the Storm Guard, I think it made a big difference in these fights. And you see right there, Fortress finally just boots out, runs away, and we're just not going to catch him. I don't think we try. But I don't think that the Ringo, oh, I mean, is that Taka? Yeah, I don't think, no, that's the Ringo. I don't think the Ringo had his boots there, or did what they were down or whatever, because he couldn't catch him. Then I grab my fountain. We come in, and we shouldn't have done this. This was a mistake here because they got the heal minion. I thought we could poke that away from them, and that Ringo just explodes. He was not buying any defense, pretty much just going glass cannon. They knew I was dead, so basically it was like, get out of here. Don't die. I'll just take this one, and we'll call that a loss. We just overextended there. So now working towards that, working towards the Warhorn there, grabbing up some life, and just going to get right back up and back to them as quickly as possible. Back in that lane. We don't want them to put any pressure on our turret. We don't want to lose that. Right there, Ringo does get a kill onto that Sky. A little bit of help from Taka there. They are in our jungle, and so I'm not sure why, but they are. And so I think, okay, we've got him here, But he does pop the dogs, which is nasty still. I mean, the dogs are just so annoying. They give him a ton of health or fortified health, whatever it is. He just tends to get away just in time, and then again, Ringo just gets right in the mix of it. Man, he doesn't stay back enough, in my opinion. This Ringo, and he goes down. So right here, Taka's getting low, but so is Glaive. He's getting super low. I think I've got this right here, but all of a sudden, Sky shows up, and that's not good. So Sky's there, gets the kill. So we just sort of got taken advantage of there. I'm not sure how we couldn't 2v3 them. I know Fortress had the dogs, but still, we should have had that. That cost us a turret. It cost us a gold mine. It was just a pretty big swing in things, and now I would have to say advantage to the red team right now. So just trying to recover here, get our minion mine taken care of so they don't push too deep into our turrets there. Already the minions are at our turrets. I guess Ringo went back again. Come up, check out. These guys are always there. I mean, it's almost like I don't have to even flare. I know they're always there. You see right there, they're in that bush. They're just waiting on us. Come in, try to jump onto them, but they're just setting up, basically setting us up. Again, Ringo getting so deep in there. He's making it too easy for them to dive on him. He should be kiting back and staying way back, letting us engage, and just sort of showing up afterwards. So they get the jump on us. That almost got one of them down, but not quite. And that is going to be also, they finally chase me down and get the kill onto me. So not quite the ace. Ringo is back up, but that is going to be another turret. Is it? I think they got a turret here. No, maybe they didn't. They just got a lot of damage on it. No turret yet. But an ace for them, and definitely, they're winning the fights right now, and they're just sort of outplaying us. Again, that setup there, they sort of baited us into it, and Ringo just came flying into that bush. And once the ring goes down, we're pretty much screwed. We're not going to 2v3 them at this point. So now, Hammy getting his farm, getting it built up. We're coming up into the lane here, just taking a few of those. I mean, we're kind of frustrated with the Ringo at this point because he's just dying immediately. So we're trying to get Hammy a little bit more CS to where he might have a chance to live through some of these fights and actually, us win a team fight. So get the front, and he's face checking bushes and stuff like that. That's why Hammy was pinging him. He's just playing a little bit reckless, and so we're just there he gets caught. Basically there's nothing we can do for him. That's why you don't do that, and it's why you don't farm up in the middle of the lane when you have a turret down. And they're all running together. The last 2 times we saw him, it was 2v3. Right here, I saw how low Sky was, so we decided to come in. He did drop the fountain on her, but went ahead and dropped the gauntlet. It was worth it. She goes down here in just a moment. Taka gets her kill. And then they're going to get me, but honestly, I'll trade me for a carry basically any time that we can. So I think it was well worth it. Hammy's going to easily be able to get away, fall back. He did, I think he got chased down here, but, juking around, just dancing around. They do get the kill on Fortress, and then they fall back. Unfortunately, Ringo let the minions there. He was basically full health. He should have went right up into the lane and got those minions taken care of. That one did cost the turret. So anyways, turret goes down. He's laughing. I don't know why he was laughing about that. He was already pretty much given up, I think, at this point. He tries to surrender here in a moment. So we get our minion mine back, come back up into the jungle here. He's already cleared the jungle out for us. Go back. He's face checking bushes again. It's going to cost him eventually. Clear out some of the lane, just try to push it back the other direction to where we have a little control, and they're coming in backdoor on us. So the fight is on. Go ahead and put the Vanguard down, trying to keep him alive. He is kiting back a little bit better this time, so it's just him and Glaive. So I peel off with Hemi here and trying to get this guy, because this guy is very important to go down. He finally gets that done with the gauntlet there. You can see that they dropped the fountain right there, but Fortress very, very low. Goes in and pops those dogs again. They're up all the time. He does finally go down. Glaive, he doesn't go down. Glaive finally takes down Taka there, and he is like a one hit. I knew that Glaive was going to kill me anyways. I mean, this might look stupid at first glance, but I was dead, so I was just trying to get the kill. I mean, there's no way for me to escape from Glaive here. I only needed my B up one more time, and I would have had him. Super, super close. I did get the Vanguard off, and he turned around. I mean, it was literally a half a second for me having my blood for blood and getting that kill, so is what it is. Did prolong it long enough that it was not an ace, if I remember right. Yeah, it wasn't an ace. So the two carries are back up, and so they are on to the Kraken here. Obviously, they're starting it up at least. So I'm up. You see here in just a moment. I think it shows the Kraken. I think they're on the Kraken right now. Yeah, they're on the Kraken. Nope, they're in the lane. I'm sorry. For some reason, I thought they were on the Kraken right there. They should have been. But anyways, 2v3 right, or 3v3 right here. Finally, we get onto this Ringo, and they're found. Actually, on the Glaive. Oh goodness, Jake. We get onto this guy. The Glaive trying to peel for it, but doesn't. We swap out, Ringo for Sky there, and just right here, I go ahead and drop the gauntlet just to let Taka get away. I knew I was again going to die. Didn't want to let him get the ace. So kept him on me, kept him stuck in the gauntlet there, and allowed him to escape, which is fine. Again, it's just what roams do. They protect their carries. It's not about them or their kills or their deaths. It's just about how many times can you save your teammates. So again, well worth it. I think it's right here in just a moment. Yeah, there goes. Almost got the Kraken steal there. He really did almost get it. Unfortunately, him committing to the steal, Haney's dead. So now it's a 2v3 with them pushing into us here. They're having a ping battle there. And, Ringo comes back up. He gets out ahead of me again for some reason. It's a forward barrage to the face. So he's about 3/4 health when this fight starts. Kraken coming in. Here comes all three of them starting to close in. I put the Vanguard on him, trying to help him get back to the house because that's where he needs to be. They turn their attention to me, which is good. I just sort of fall back. Now Taka's up, and he comes flying in. So now they've sort of overextended. They're a little bit too close. I've got the fountain. I go ahead and drop it right there, heal them back up, put the Vanguard on him again, and now Glaive is almost dead. So they have overextended. Two of them down. Fortress is trying to get away, but there's just no way. I'm going to go ahead and drop the gauntlet, even though I didn't need to, just to make sure he doesn't get out of there. And now we can focus on the Kraken. So that's pretty big there. Them only getting one turret and us getting the ace, that's a huge, huge gold swing in our favor. So as you can see, we're buying up there. I went ahead and grabbed a reflex block just to try to catch, something off. I don't know. I mean, obviously I'm going towards a Crucible, so I thought, well, I'll have a reflex block just in case. I did kind of screw up on some of my clickables in this fight. I think it's just from not playing as much lately. Just the reflexes aren't there, and I would hit the wrong one. I hit a fountain too early, a few things like that. But right here, we set up on him, and Ringo was not really on the same page as us. He was up in the lane farming, but luckily we do get onto that Sky really quick again. Death from above, she just gets deleted. Sky gets deleted, so that's perfect. There I drop the fountain, drop everything, trying to keep that Ringo alive. This time he does kite back well. He does stay alive, and now it's us on to Fortress. Just, again, Vanguard and keeping him up, and Fortress goes down. That's another ace. So, again, just such a big swing momentum change right here. We're going to get a couple of turrets out of this push. I had the wave coming in, just perfect timing right there. Take it out. Second one goes down. He keeps going. This Ringo does. I don't know why in the world he would go in there. We're pinging him, telling him to get back. And finally, he does peel off and run back. I think they probably could have killed him had they just dove on him. But the Glaive comes, we Vanguard him, and we get him out of there. So there we go. Back here, grabbing the Crucible. Got pretty much full build at this point, so just ready to rock. They do... Taka calls back because he's out of power, and they do chase us here. They go all out, and I'm trying to keep this Glaive alive. Oh goodness, this Ringo alive against this Glaive. You see the fountain going in there, and then finally I just learned my lesson to stay with this Taka and help him get this Sky down, because the Sky is everything. You see how low Glaive is. He finally did get the Ringo down though, and right here he wants to surrender. Why? Don't ask me. That's what you want to do. You see, Taka is down, but I'm going to get the glaive kill. You know, he does stun me up, but boom, take him down. And then right here, I'm going to put some jukes on. He tried the Suri strike, but man, got away. And I'm actually going to live right here, which is insane. Sky had Suri strike to the other side of the wall and just was not able to catch up. I put the Vanguard on, which slows him down. You see Sky trying to come in there, just not fast enough, and I am back to the safety of the turrets. They know that Sky is low. If she messes up, take a turret shot, she could die. So, pretty big save right there. Had I been ace there, it probably would have been game, but survived and come back at them. So here we are. They're both up now at this point. The spawn timers are getting pretty long. We're at 21, almost 22 minutes. Just checking for vision, things like that, trying to make sure that they're not like waiting to ambush my team when we get there. You know, they had gone back to the house. So here we go. We know they're here. They're always here. Boom, there they go. And I'm immediately dropping that gauntlet. Just keeping them out. Stunned up 2 of them right there. I think I might even got glaive in that bush. It was hard to know because I didn't see him. But again, jumping right onto the Sky. That's the idea. That's the goal. A couple more shots, and she's almost dead there. He comes with a flip and gets her. One more time, keeping Ringo alive in that with that Vanguard. Glaive goes down. Ringo does go down, but the Fortress is going to be next here. Taka boxes up, and boom, he's dead. That's the ace. We really didn't feel like with that wave right there we could push this for finish with just the 2 of us. So we decided to just go ahead and play it safe and go Kraken. Now, maybe this is right, maybe this is wrong, but we did push the wave forward a little bit. We probably could have finished it, but it would have been close, honestly. It really would have been close. But we knew we were going to get one of the turrets with just the minions here. So one of the turrets does go down. We've got the Kraken, only 1 turret up. It would have been, you know, us 2 versus a turret in like Sky, I think, there. And I just really didn't like it. So we said, okay, let's fall back. Let's get the Kraken. Right here they come in. Stun up Sky. I think Fortress has to, you know, he gets stunned up too. So get a couple of stuns there in that gauntlet. You know, stun him up, try to get some damage on him. He did pop his dogs already. You see that, Taka's getting very low, but he's just juking around, trying to keep him alive. I did drop the fountain there, kept him up, and Ringo is finally showing up and almost dead. Glaive, 1 more shot, boom, coming for blood. He's dead. Now the Kraken's about 3/4 health, no turrets, and they're focusing on Ringo. I just focused the turret down, the vein down, take it out, and that is the match. So a close one, very close, back and forth. We had come out with the win there. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Sorry, I was getting all tongue-tied there. My brain is just, I don't know, not enough sleep. Thumbs up for everybody. There you see the builds. Hope you guys liked it. Until next time, Jake doing my best to help you guys suck less.